Hi students, good morning to all. So today what we discussed means in our previous class, first class what we discussed means collection of data. And next class what we discussed means how we can make a tabular column by using the data. And we have to make a tally marks and frequency also. So today what we have to listen graphical representation of data. So in graphical representation of data, one is bar graph, histogram, and then frequency polygon. So first we learn about bar graph. What is meant by bar graph? So you have already studied that bar graph in your lower classes. Okay. So what is that bar graph? The bar graph is a pictorial representation of data in which usually bars of uniform width are drawn with equal spacing between them, one axis depicting the variable. So what is the axis? X axis and y axis. We can take space between one axis and depicting the variable. The values of variable are shown on the other axis. The height of the bar depends on the values of the variable. For example, you can take marks. We can take a marks means subject is in x axis, marks we take it as in a y axis. So Tamil, English, Max, Kannada. So these are subjects we can take in. So all the students, for example, out of 100 students or 50 students, how many of them scored for in Tamil? So Tamil subject, what is the average percentage? And English, what is the average percentage? Kannada, what is the average percentage? Hindi, what is the average percentage? So we need to, by using that bar graph. So the height of the bar, it shows the that percentage it's reached that subject, okay, in a test. Okay, for an example, you can see in example number 5, January, February, March, April, May. They have to given x-axis we taken month and number of students. For example, in our class, so many students are there, and we need to rectify through the birth date. January month, how many students are there? February month, how many students are there? So we need to draw the graph like this. So this one we say it as a bar graph. So today we need to see that bar graph. Okay, so now we move on to the exercise problem. Example number 5. In a particular section of class 9, 40 students were asked about the month of their birth, and the following graph was prepared for the data so obtained. So here already they given a bar graph. So OX, here x-axis we take it as month of birth, and y-axis we take it as number of student. X-axis we take it as here, this one is x-axis and this is y-axis. So x-axis we take it as month of birth and y-axis number of student. So and each section it shows that height of the bar graph, it shows the birth rate of the student, and next what we need to find means how many students were born in month of November. So you can see number of October, November, December, these three bar graph are equal, and also February. So how many students are there? You can see. So this is 4. So 4 is nothing but how many students? So totally 40 students are there. So 4 students are born in November. So answer is 4 student. Here second, in which month were maximum number of student born? So you can represent here lowest one is June, and then highest, that height of the bar graph, which one is higher? In August. How many students? 6 students are born in August. So in which month? So answer we can return. So in which month? It is in August. So August. How many students? 6 students. So answer of second one is in which month were maximum number of students born? August month, 6 students. This is the answer for this question. You no need to write any other step. Okay, you just put question number 1, how many students were born in November, you can take over, and we can return so many questions. If I ask another one question, in which month birth rate is equal? In which month birth rate is equal and how many students are there? You can see in February, month of February, month of October, November, December. These 4 months are equal. How many students are there? 4 students. And another then March, April, and then July. You can compare these three. These three are equal. 2 students are born. Okay. Remaining everything different. Everything will be different. And then January, September. This 2 will be equal. So what are the here? Which one is higher? February, October, November, December. This 4 months having the same value. 4 students. So totally February, October, November, December, this 4 months have same value. January and then September 3 student, March, April, July 2 students. So these are the months are equal values and remaining have different value. And another question, in which month were minimum number of students born? We can take own. In which month were minimum number of students born? So here which one is very lowest? Answer is June. You can see answer is June. Number of student is 1. Answer is June. Number of student. Exercise 14.3. The first question. A survey conducted by an organization for the cause of illness and death among women between the ages 15 to 44 worldwide found the following figures in percentage. So they have to given a tabular column. One of the part is the causes and female fatality rate and death rate percentage in a percentage. First reason, reproductive health condition. So 31.8 percentage of the women death is in between 15 to 44 ages by causes of reproductive health condition. Next, neurophysiatric condition. Neurophysiatric condition 25.4 percentage, injuries 12.4 percentage, cardiovascular condition 4.3 percentage, respiratory condition 4.1 percentage, and other causes. So many causes are there. So we take as other causes is 22 percentage. So what we need to find out, the first one represent the information given above graphically. So here to already I told we need to take one of the part in x-axis and one of the part in y-axis. So what I have to take means here causes, the reason of the causes I take it in x-axis, female fatality rate, that is death rate in a worldwide. Okay, causes of illness and then death rate in percentage. So causes of illness I take it as x-axis and then female fatality death rate in percentage y-axis. So in first question I have to take over the graph like this. This is x-axis and this one is y-axis. Okay, so x-axis by represent what I take means cause of illness in x-axis. So this is the causes of illness I take in the x-axis. Causes of illness I take it as x-axis. And next one, women's death rate in y-axis, that percentage, women death rate percentage in y-axis. So this y-axis I represent women's death rate. Women's death rate in percentage. In percentage, women's death rate in a percentage. And another thing you can say 1 unit is equal to 5 percentage for y-axis. So 0 to this one it is 1 unit, it takes us 5 percentage of the death percentage, and this one is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So in between 0 to 5 means it become 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1.1, 1.2, whatever it is, we can take it over. Okay. So now we need to know that reproductive health condition. Reproductive health condition, what is the death rate? So death rate is nothing but 31.8 percentage. So here we need to see where is 31. So here 30 is there. You can see 30 is there. So 31 means it's averagely here. Okay, so just I have to draw the line from here. like this. Okay, I draw this bar for reproductive health condition. Okay, next one, neuropsychiatric condition. So neuropsychiatric condition is 25.4. So 25 and 0.4 means a little bit we take over and we take that here. Okay, this is 25.4. Okay, by using scale you can draw the bar graph in a graph note. Okay, so this is 20. You can write like this, here 31.8 percentage and here 25.4 percentage. Okay, next one, injuries. How many percentage means? That is 12 point. Is there any 12? So 12.4 means in between 10 and 15, 12 is there. So I take over this in between, in middle. So it's here. I take over in this place. This is 12.4 percentage. 12.4 percentage. Next, cardiovascular condition. So cardiovascular condition is 4.3. So 4.3 means 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is like that, means 4.3 here. So I take over up to this. This is 4.3. And next, respiratory problem is 4.1. So it's below than 4.3. So I take over this 4.3 percentage, this one, and 4.1 percentage, and others is 22. So 22 is in here, 22. So I take over up to this. I take over the other cause of illness is 22 percentage. Okay, so now you can see this. Every cause of illness I have to put a bar. Reproductive health condition up to 31.8 percentage, neuropsychiatric condition, injuries, cardiovascular condition, and respiratory problem and other. So these are the causes of illness and these are the death rate percentage. So here the first question we can make over. So first one, we need to draw a graph. And what is the second one? Second question is major causes and then death rate. So which one is the very big major causes and worldwide highest death rate? By observing this bar graph, you can see which one is higher. You can see it's very low. 4.1 is low and then 31.8 is high. So 31.8 is the highest death rate. So major causes is nothing but reproductive health condition. Reproductive health condition in worldwide, 31.8 percentage of the women. Okay, it leads to death for reproductive health condition. So major causes and death rate. Major causes. What is the major causes? Reproductive health condition. Reproductive health condition is the major problem. Okay, major causes is reproductive health condition and worldwide death rate and worldwide death rate. How much it is? 31.8 percentage. And next, what we need to discuss? We need to discuss two factors. Two factors is nothing but what the reason this much of women and be died in causes of reproductive health conditions. What is the reason? So in a live session, we need to discuss and each and everyone wants to give what the reason that people are died because of reproductive health condition. Okay, now we move on to question number 2. So in this exercise up to 3 only we have a portion. So from 4 onwards it seems to be histogram and then frequency polygon. So because of COVID-19 histogram and frequency polygon are omitted portion. So if I done a second question means you need to do it third question as a homework. So second question, what is the second question? The following data on number of girl nearest to the 10 per 1000 boys in different section of Indian society is given below. So scheduled caste, so caste wise they have to given in Indian society. Scheduled caste is 940, scheduled tribes is 970, non SC and ST 920, backward district 950, non backward district 920, rural 930, urban 900. So what are the conditions we need to find out? The first question, we need to represent information above by a bar graph, and in classroom discuss what conclusion can be arrived at from the graph. So in the classrooms we need to discuss that one. You know how to draw the bar graph. So I told maximum numbers you have to take it in a y-axis, and remaining that reason we need to take it as a x-axis. So here I want to take that Indian society different section as x-axis, a number of girls per thousand boys I take it as a y-axis. The same way here I take it 1 unit is equal to 100 number of girls, it seems to be 100. Okay, 1 unit is equal to 100 girls per 1000 boys. Okay, 100 girls I take it out. So all the condition it belongs to 900 to 1000. So 900 to 1000, if you take 910, 920, 930, 940, 950, you know that 1 centimeter you have a 10 millimeter. You can take each millimeter as a 10 points. For example, 900 is one of the point, and 1000 is one of the point. In between you have 9. So 900, after that you take the first millimeter as the 910, 20, 30, 40 and 50 is the highest one, that is 0.5. Likewise, you need to make a scale rate in between 900 to 1000, but you want to take that scale rate of y-axis is hundreds in per unit. Okay, I have to detailedly explain that question in a graphical method. Number 2, the first question is graphical representation. So already told this one by representing section on x-axis. So section we take it as in x-axis, and then a number of girls per 1000 boys on y-axis. So here we take it as this y-axis, I take it as number of girls per 1000 boys. So how many unit? 1 unit is equal to 100 girls per y-axis. So each unit I take 100 girls. So this is Arjun. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. So already you know that by given data, you know that each and every society sections is in between 900 to 1000. So you can see this is 900. Why I have to mention this millimeter? This is 910, 920, 930, 940. This big one is 950, and 960, 970, 980, 990, and this one is 1000. So I have to separate this in a 10 section. So you can use it 910, 929, and to drawing the bar graph they have to given in number of girls in per society. Okay, so that's why I take 1 unit is equal to 100 girls, but all the conditions they have to given all in range of 900 to 1000. We represent the bar graph. First one in Indian society, SC, that is scheduled caste. How many of them is there? Means 940. So here we can observe thoroughly, this is 910, 20, 30, 40. So I just take this line here. So from here onwards we take over the line for 940. I just draw a bar graph for 940. Next one is scheduled tribe. Scheduled tribe is 970. So 950, this one 60, 70. So little bit above that from so here I can take over this like this. I just draw the bar graph. Okay, by using scale you can join perfectly. Okay, next one non-SC/ST is 920. So 910 and 920 is here. Okay, so by using scale you can join as it is like this as a graph. Okay, so here this is 940 and this is 970 and this one is 920. And next, backward district is how many? 950. So 950 already I mentioned here. So this one is 950, little bit far above 920. So here we take over the graph for 950. So this is the graph for 950. So likewise, by using scale you can join. So here you can see non-backward. So backward we finished. Non-backward. So non-backward, how much we need to take? 920. So you see accurately it becomes 910, 920. So it is 920. Already 920 is there, is equal to 920. And next one, rural, is 930, little bit more, and this one is 910. Urban is 910. So you can see which one is very highest in this bar graph. So 970. So ST girl per 1000 boys, the number of girls per 1000 boys, which one is higher in the category of ST? In the category of ST. Okay, question number 3, you can do it as a homework.
Thank you for watching நம்ம சேனல். இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. மறக்காம இந்த சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பக்கத்துல இருக்கக்கூடிய பெல் பட்டனை ட்ரைன் தட்டுங்க.